Welcome to the ill blur. Matic shoo-be-doo-doo. Oh yeah.
Welcome back to Ill Blur Matic. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, my return subscribers, Ill family. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, and supporting. Also, new subscribers, welcome to the channel. And I'm a versatile blur content creator, so let's get right into it. Episode 1 of one of the new shows that's out right now on Disney Plus, Marvel show, She-Hulk. Let's get right into it. So, what I really love about this episode, we get an origin story, you know what I'm saying? So, it starts off in the episode where we learn about Bruce's cousin, also known as the Incredible Hulk, pretty much showing her life as a lawyer. So, we learn a little bit about her atmosphere. She has like this ending, I guess you could say, closeout speech for one of her people that she's defending, which I thought was really cool. So we do see her in the setting of a job. So I really like that they do show that briefly. Then it goes right into a few weeks before what took place for her to become She-Hulk. What I love about this is we see her and cousin Bruce hanging out, you know what I'm saying? Jennifer and Bruce hanging out, them having their similarities and differences, and they get into a car accident. So now this is where it takes off to like another start. We see Jennifer trying to get her cousin out of the car accident, and she's already wounded. So some of the blood from Bruce transfers to her actual DNA from his scar, and she has a couple episodes, you know what I'm saying, where she becomes She-Hulk. And doesn't know exactly what's going on. Like the first 2 episodes were like brief episodes of her like hulking out, which I thought was really cool. You know what I'm saying? We've seen the one episode where she first becomes She-Hulk, you see her running through the wilderness. Then the other one where she's out somewhere and these guys come up to her and she kind of hulks out then. And then the third episode of her becoming She-Hulk is when this time her cousin is trying to show her how to use this ability and the pros and cons with it, and how to trigger it. Also, we see that they have their differences. That's what I love about this episode. Even though they're cousins have their differences, right? So there's some family dynamics that really work with this. We see Jennifer like, no, I got to get back to my lawyer life. Like Bruce, like, no, you She-Hulk now. You are a hero now. You have to understand that people are going to come after you. You're a target. And if you don't know how to control this ability, it's not going to be a good thing. But unlike her cousin Bruce that becomes the Incredible Hulk, she didn't have the episodes like he did where he had the alter ego, which was really cool. And now she has a neat healing factor. She healed cousin Bruce. So I did love that aspect of it. But also in this episode, we see Bruce run some tests to see how she can do things. They had like a rock throwing contest. You know what I'm saying? Well, not rock throwing contest, but showing how far you can lift and throw stuff. Then they had the thing where she learns how to do the clap with the gamma. You know what I'm saying? So I really like that they touched on their differences as cousins. Bruce felt like, to me, he's like, no, you're still not ready to go back out into, society, and stuff like that. So then they clash with that. And we see eventually Jennifer going back to her normal life as a lawyer. Also, in this episode, we're introduced to a villain too, that's at the courthouse while she's, doing her lawyer thing. I gotta say, this episode for me, was a solid episode. You know what I'm saying? I like the chemistry between Tatiana and also Mark Ruffalo that's playing Incredible Hulk. I love the chemistry that they have together as actor and actress. I think it really works. Like you feel like they're family. You know what I'm saying? I really like that aspect of it. I like that we were introduced to her lawyer side of her being a lawyer. I love that we see how she's dealing with being She-Hulk. Even though she doesn't necessarily want to be She-Hulk, her cousin's trying to, give her the blueprint, the syllabus of how she can handle things, despite them having their differences. I really like that part of the episode too. The ending is a little bit of a letdown, But you know what? I got a feeling we're going to learn more about this villain in episode 2, which is really cool with me. I'm like, okay, you know, we're not going to get in the first episode. I'm not going to be like, yo, why we ain't get the villain name? Why they doing this to, you know, She-Hulk and all this stuff? Nah, it's all good. I think that was the only letdown. For me, I think it's definitely a solid episode. I can't wait to see episode 2. But have you guys seen the newest Marvel series on the Disney Plus app, She-Hulk? You tell me in the comments, guys. Your boy, Ill Blurred Matter, guys. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. Until next time. Have a great day, guys. I'm out.
If you made it to the end of the video, you are the real MVPs. Oh, yeah.